Welcome to the next video in our series, where we explore vacancy management, a crucial part of Utilitarian Lab's comprehensive recruitment and staffing solution. This video is part of our broader series that dives into key workflows such as new client onboarding, client lifecycle management, vacancy management, candidate lifecycle management, recruiter flow and reporting and analytics. In this video, however, we will cover only vacancy management. Each of these components plays a vital role in streamlining recruitment processes, and we encourage you to explore the full series for deeper insights into how these processes interconnect. To successfully manage the vacancy lifecycle, two key roles come into play. Account manager, responsible for sourcing vacancies from clients and overseeing the entire process until all positions are filled. Recruiter, tasked with sourcing suitable candidates, managing interviews, and ensuring successful placements. Now, let's dive into how these roles collaborate effectively to manage vacancies and how our solution streamlines the process to ensure efficiency, transparency, and control at every step. First, let's take a look at how a vacancy is sourced and created in the system. As discussed in the account management video, account managers are responsible for sourcing vacancies from clients. They can either log these vacancies manually or have clients submit them directly through a client portal or by sending a vacancy link via email. Once the vacancy is logged, it appears in the Job Requisition tab alongside other historical vacancies. At this stage, account managers have a clear view of all active and past vacancies, making it easy to track client needs. To illustrate how the vacancy lifecycle progresses, let's click on one of the vacancies. This view, which we are about to explore, is accessible only to account managers and provides a detailed overview of the vacancy's progress. Upon opening a vacancy, we arrive at the vacancy detail page, which houses the vacancy lifecycle stages. These stages are essential to tracking the vacancy's journey from start to finish. Let's walk through them. Open. This is the initial stage once a vacancy is created, indicating it's available for recruitment. The recruiter has yet to start sourcing candidates. Partially filled. This stage appears when some positions in the vacancy have been filled, but others remain open. For example, if a vacancy has 5 open positions and 2 have been filled, the status updates to partially filled. Filled. Once all positions for a vacancy are filled, the status automatically updates to filled. This signals the successful completion of recruitment for that particular vacancy. Closed. The closed status is manually set by the account manager if the client decides to close the vacancy. This may happen if the role is no longer needed or the hiring process has been put on hold indefinitely. On hold. If the client decides to temporarily pause the recruitment process, the vacancy is set to on hold. This halts all recruitment activities until the vacancy is reactivated by the client. Each of these stages provides real-time updates to the account manager, ensuring full transparency and visibility throughout the recruitment process. Additionally, as you can see in the vacancy progression shown here, stages like job description finalization, team aligned, initial candidate sourcing, and so on are displayed vertically. These stages help account managers track the current phase of the vacancy's lifecycle at a glance. In addition to the vacancy lifecycle stages, the vacancy detail page features several tabs that provide a more comprehensive view of the recruitment process. Details tab. This tab includes all the relevant information about the vacancy, such as the job description, the number of positions, and hiring timelines. Job application tab. Here, the account manager can view candidates who have applied or have been submitted by recruiters. It offers real-time updates on the progress of candidate applications. Placement tab. This tab shows which candidates have been successfully placed for the vacancy, providing a snapshot of the positions filled. These tabs are critical for the account manager to stay updated on the status of each vacancy, as the recruiter progresses through the hiring stages. As we move forward, it's important to see how the vacancy lifecycle ties directly to recruiter activities. This seamless connection ensures that both the account manager and recruiter are aligned, despite working on different parts of the process. Once a vacancy is assigned to a recruiter, it appears in their recruiter portal. From there, the recruiter can either search for candidates within the internal database or post the vacancy to external job portals if necessary. For businesses that rely entirely on external candidate sources, the recruiter can quickly post the vacancy to job portals such as LinkedIn, Naukri, or Indeed using a quick action button. This makes it easy for recruiters to reach out to potential candidates. On the other hand, if a business has its own internal database, the recruiter can source candidates from there first, only posting externally if the internal pool is insufficient. As the recruiter identifies suitable candidates, they create job applications for these candidates. These applications are then automatically reflected in the Job Application tab on the Vacancy Detail page, providing the account manager with real-time visibility. Similarly, once candidates are marked as placed, they appear in the Placement tab, keeping the account manager informed of the process. While we have given you a brief walkthrough of the recruiter's role and its impact on vacancy management, we'll cover the recruiter's responsibilities in greater detail in our Recruiter Flow video. As the recruiter completes their tasks, submitting profiles, facilitating interviews, and receiving feedback, the vacancy lifecycle stages automatically update to reflect progress. For instance, if all positions are filled, the stage updates to filled. If only some positions are filled, it remains as partially filled. This automatic updating ensures that the account manager is always aware of the vacancy's status and can track how effectively the recruitment process is progressing. In this video, we've given you a brief view at the vacancy lifecycle and how it's managed through our solution. We've covered how vacancies are sourced, tracked, and filled, as well as how recruiters and account managers collaborate seamlessly within the system. While there may be overlapping points across the videos in this series, each one has a distinct focus. These roles and processes are interconnected, and understanding how one role impacts the others is key to optimizing your recruitment efforts. If you'd like to learn more or see how Utilitarian Labs solution can help streamline your recruitment process, feel free to reach out to us for a personalized demo.